welcome once again. Hi y'all, welcome once again to my channel, Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to go for another gaming session. And today we back once again for those online rank battles where I try to reach the number one in the world, right? So as you can see, I haven't played any game since the last episode, so we're going to continue with our team that we have used in the past episodes, and we are trying to reach that first victory with the team, right? Because the team is good in paper, so we are trying to create a good team. As I said in the first video, my goal is also not just to be one of the best players, it's to be one of the best team builders as well, and that requires experience. Am I right? I think in my opinion, it's harder to be a team builder than to be a good player. Okay? So we are here to play, and that's what we are doing right now. We are searching for a trainer, not an opposing trainer. I don't like to think that, because I'm not playing against the players. If you played with me, I'm not playing against you. I'm playing with you. We playing together. We in the same game, playing together, having some fun, testing our skills, and see who wins. All right. So it's taking a little bit. Oh, but we gotta also have a trainer. Is it? No, it's not from Asia. Normally it is our. So, Polygon Z Clefairy. That's a very good pair. Very good duo over there. Then Rillaboom, Urshifu. Urshifu is always tricky because in team preview we never know if it is single strike Urshifu, if it's rapid style Urshifu, aka water Urshifu or dark Urshifu. We never know that. But they have, I'm sorry, I'm with a bit air. They have a Glastrier, which is kind of dangerous for our team. But Charizard and Zapdos here are going to play a huge role after that Regieleki is gone, right? So, Venusaur Grimmsnarl, Charizard Zapdos. Being pretty clear here, because that Glastrier is a threat. With but my Venusaur does not have Sleep Powder. Damn, that's why it's good for you if you want to play better, especially if you are trying to master a certain team. It's routine and pattern. Alright? So you can remember the little things on your team and don't forget the important details. So they go with Clefairy Glastrier. Interesting. So our Venusaur is here in a really dangerous position, but we can go for a very powerful Sludge Bomb into that Clefairy, and they have a special attacker in Porygon and Regieleki. Can we support Regieleki? But I doubt it. So let's go for Reflect here first. We have to deal with the Glastrier first. So the Dynamax Glastrier, it's not the worst case in the world. Obviously they're not Dynamaxing Clefairy, right? Which I think I've never seen. I've seen some Dynamax Incineroars. I've Dynamaxed my Incineroar sometimes. There was that team I used Weakness Policy Incineroar, where it's supposed for it to be a Dynamax threat. It wasn't bad, but Incineroar's role is to be supportive and big damage into Clefairy, huge damage. Here I believe they didn't need the helping hand to KO the Venusaur. Maybe they thought I was going for the Dynamax. Okay, but our Venusaur is down. The Ale is up, dealing some damage, some residual damage. The Glastrier will boost his attack but I think Charizard is in a safe spot, right? Because they don't have Max Rockfall. They have Max Hailstorm, Max Quake, Protect, Max Steel Spike. Some do run Max Rockfall and that will be disastrous for us. But we are going all in right now with that G-Max Wildfire. The thing is, our Grimmsnarl will be, our Charizard will be faster than the Grimmsnarl, right? So maybe we want to go for Protect, kill the Clefairy, and then... So Max Guard or just Protect? I think Max Guard is the best option, alright? And we go for a Spirit Break into Clefairy, because they could follow me, and then our G-Max Wildfire will be straight into Clefairy. And this will be a great opportunity to scout out a possible Max Rockfall, which will be 4 times super effective against the Charizard, right? So let's see if our Max Guard bait. 3-6, 306 HP, sacred number, helping hand. Hopefully they target our Charizard. We go for the Max Guard. Spirit Break into Clefairy, breaking that Clefairy, breaking that Spirit. Critical hit, thank you. And Max Hailstorm into the Charizard. So this indicates to me they do not have Max Rockfall. So we're pretty safe over here. I'm pretty sure they'll bring Regieleki, but we'll set up the light screen. So... Oh, they have an attack boost, so that Hailstorm... It's not going to... Oh, but the double up. Because then we have Zapdos, so I think we go for Max Wildfire into Regieleki as we light screen. Oh, we could Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, Max Wildfire. No, it's not valuable. The light screen is way more valuable for the rest of the game. Just in case we don't get the KO here. They go for the Electro Air. Not very important, that Glacier is one of the slowest Pokemons in the world, so that speed drop will not affect our play here. Luckily through Reflect we survived the Max Hailstorm, because this Regieleki is gone. And now we set up some residual damage, because when you use G-Max Wildfire, the enemy Pokemon takes residual damage in the end of every turn. Let's see. Max Hailstorm does not get the KO. I think the hail will not... Yes, beautiful. And now their Dynamax is over. Okay, so we get a chance here. Let's see who the last one is. And it is the Urshifu. Single strike Urshifu. I'm pretty sure they have Sucker Punch. Pretty sure they have Sucker Punch. But I think we have no choice here. Right? Yes, we can Max Guard. We can Max Guard. And the Sucker... But then we very frail for the next turn. Right? Okay, let's Max Guard. Let's Max Guard. And Spirit Break into the Urshifu. Okay, they can also go for a Wicked Blow. Right, they can go for a Wicked Blow into Grimmsnarl, trying to kill it. Close combat. It's not enough. We're very lucky. It's not enough to KO the Grimmsnarl. And this is 4 times super effective, because it's a Fairy type move. And Fairy is super effective in fighting. Super effective against Dark, and that Urshifu is both Dark and fighting, so we're good. It does hang on with the Focus Sash, which is an item that allows you to survive with 1 HP if your HP is full. But the Hail here takes the Urshifu down. Our Charizard still healthy. Okay, so this Max Guard was a really good play, because if they go for the Sucker Punch, we survive, and we get still to defeat the Urshifu. And now it will be 2v1 at the same, because while playing Pokemon you want to capitalize in every single turn you make. So that max guard was covering the, if they go for the sucker punch, it wouldn't be effective. Okay, so here the game is pretty much over for them. We got the victory here, unless we miss this hit wave. No, Zapdos goes first, thunderous kick, beautiful animation, and it's a victory for us. Critical hit, thank you. Okay, because in the last episodes we got critted, we got a crit on ourselves every single game, and now to balance, right, like a scale, we got 2 crits in our favor. So victory for us. Let's go for the second game of today. Thank you for the comment, Shard. Yes, I want to continue battling. Alright. I think we played very well in this game. Okay. It was, yes, the Venusaur was straight out of the field, but it was very important to hit that sludge wave, that sludge bomb into Clefairy, because then Clefairy was in range of a Spirit Break, and Clefairy is a very dangerous Pokemon. Although it's not offensive, and I know that because I've run for a while Galarian Moltres, Clefairy, maybe Colossal team. I played for a very long time, so I know how Clefairy can be very good for your team, even though it's not offensive, because it has redirection, it has protect, it has helping hand, which boosts the partner's attack, and its ability Friend Guard allows Clefairy to protect his friends. Alright? So here we have a very interesting team. Okay? We have that duo, classic duo, Ataran Indeedee, to guarantee the Trick Room. We have Cursula, which we don't see in a while, but it's very bulky and can be very disruptive. Then we have Vanillux, maybe I'm pretty sure it's Choice Scarf Vanillux, making it very speedy to bring the hail. Darmanitan is a threat. And then the Gallade. The Gallade is very rare, but it has Justified, so we can't hit it with Dark type moves. Okay, so it's a tough one here. Trick Room, Turtle. Turtle here looks really good to be played under Trick Room. Alright. So Venusaur is not a great lead because of the ice types. Charizard is. Charizard Zapdos. Charizard Zapdos seems really good here. Then Torkoal. Torkoal Grimmsnarl. Suicune, it's really good against those ice types, but it's not very offensive. Venusaur doesn't look good. Too much psychic types, too much ice types. Grimmsnarl will be good for screens, but not for offensive. So you go with Suicune to resist the ice type and to support the Torkoal in late game. Alright, so let's get into the second match of today. Against a pretty interesting team. Okay, very interesting team. With some Pokemon that I don't see in a while, like the Cursula, the Darmanitan, the Gallade. The Gallade is very rare these days. Indeedee Darmanitan. So this Darmanitan is really speedy and really strong. And the Indeedee here, with the Follow Me, will not allow us to directly hit the Darmanitan. But Darmanitan can only knock out one of our Pokemons. And I believe they will go for the Charizard, because the Charizard is very dangerous for the Gallade, for the Ice types, but also our Zapdos here. So we can switch in the Suicune. Okay. We can switch in the Suicune to resist the... Oh, and we can detect here. We can detect, switch in the Suicune, then we Tailwind. So, and we get faster. Beautiful Suicune, one of my favorite Pokemons. Rock Slide. Interesting. Nice damage into Suicune here. Reflect. It's very rare to see Indeedee carrying screens. Okay, because Reflect is a move that reduces the offensive damage that you receive. Okay, so here we go pretty safely for a Tailwind to boost our speed. So Rock Slide, oh man, Rock Slide. Oh, but it's cool because we have the Focus Sash on Zapdos, right? So we can go here for a Thunderous Kick into Darmanitan, even if Indeedee, no, okay, Indeedee does not go for the Follow Me. Indeedee goes for the Reflect. Oh man, the flinch in the Rock Slide, we can't move. Spending Psychic into the Moltres, into the Suicune. Alright, fine by me. So now we faster, maybe this Indeedee doesn't follow me. Psychic Protect, and Screens. So we can safely, really safely double up into this Armaritan. Alright, because we're now faster with the Tailwind, unless... No, we faster, because they can be Choice Scarf, which is an item that boosts your speed, but only allows you to go for one move. So, Rock Slide again. If it wasn't for the Reflect, it will be gone, the Darmanitan will be gone. Nice, we don't flinch, we get the Darmanitan out of our way, and I think Charizard and Torkoal will pretty much sweep through the rest of their team. They go for the Psychic. They still go for the Suicune, so I believe they have Aterine in the back, and they pretty much are safe against our Zapdos here, right? But if the Indeedee does not have Follow Me, the Aterine is just a sitting duck, unless they're baiting me. Okay, but here I just go GMX Wildfire into the Aterine. We can taunt the Indeedee, so it doesn't go for the Light Screen. I love that play. Let's go. Charizard here, launching a very powerful GMX Wildfire, setting up that residual damage. The Dynamax, they have Follow Me after all, so they're going for the Trick Room here. Okay. But Indeedee should be out of the game? No, it's enough for them to survive. Okay, interesting. Oh yes, we're not in the sun, I forgot that. So they go for the Trick Room, but they don't know we have the Torkoal in the back. And the Torkoal is great in these occasions because it's really slow. So in Trick Room matchups, it's great to have the Torkoal around, okay? So here I'm going for the Max Quake. They don't have any flying type because the Max Quake will boost our special defense. It's really good against this Aterine, right? And we double up in Aterine in case they can't follow me, right? The Indeedee can't follow me because we taunted it, right? So they're going for a Psychic here, which is not very powerful because it's an Indeedee, and we Max Quake the Aterine here. The Indeedee is gone with the residual damage. Damn, I really need the Sun to boost the power of my Charizard, right? But Torkoal will bring the Sun. Indeedee is almost gone. Not Indeedee, but Aterine. Indeedee is gone. So are they going to Dynamax Vanillux? Are they going to Dynamax Cursula? What are they going to do? And our Tailwind is gone, which is perfect because with the Tailwind the Torkoal will be faster, so it will be slower on the Trick Room because Trick Room reverts the speed. If your Pokemon is faster, it becomes slower in the Trick Room. So they do have the super bulky Cursula, alright, which is not great. It's not great. I'm here thinking they don't have any boosts. They still have Trick Room up. They still have we have this turn is tough because they can Dynamax Saterene and either KO Torkoal or Charizard, and I don't want that. But I would enjoy another special defense boost because they still have 3 turns of Suicune. So I'm going to Max Quake again and go here for a Heat Wave. Okay? Because if they target the Torkoal, but I should have Max Guard. It's pretty obvious they go for the Charizard. The Dynamax Cursula. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, they caught me off guard. Maybe Torkoal he'll go. No, Torkoal doesn't go first. Torkoal goes first, then the Cursula, and we get a Burn Cursula. That's good for us. Max Quake. Alright. No! Torkoal, my boy! I think this is game for them. But we are going to boost our own special defense here. And that's good for us. But they're too bulky, man. Cursula is really bulky. And with the solar power, our HP is going down even further. I guess with a critical hit we can win this. I think it's not. I mean, it's always valuable going for a protect here, because. But 2 turns of Trick Room. That's the issue. I think we have to risk, because we have 2 special defense boosts, and if we protect, they attack through protect, and that makes even less probable for us to survive the next turn, right? Max Phantasm. It's not enough. It's not enough. Well played in their part. I mean, Dynamax Cursula, you got me there. I wasn't expecting that. So what could we have done better? Let's check out their team. Interesting. Trick Room. Full. So they didn't have light screen. That's odd. Oh, special. Oh, this is not bulky Cursula. This is offensive Cursula. Very interesting. The Darmanitan with the Choice Scarf. Life Orb Cursula. Okay, that's interesting. So you focus Sash. And the Gallade with Lumbberry. Interesting team. Interesting team here. So let's go for our 3rd match of the day. Man, I always say, the tough part about reaching the Master Ball tier is going through the Great Ball tier, because the teams are wild. Aaron, Trick Room team with Sun. Oh, and that's not the Regirock, that's right, period. Right. This is because they can go with Torkoal Venusaur, very speedy. They can go in Didi Dusclops for the Trick Room. They can go in Didi Aterene for the Trick Room. They can go Trick Room Rhyperior. So I think we want Grimmsnarl in the front for the screens and whatnot. Then we want Zapdos in the front for the taunt into their Trick Room Scepter. Then we want the Charizard and the Suicune. The Suicune for Ice Beam into Venusaur and water type moves into the Rhyperior. But the thing is, our Venusaur will be great against the Rhyperior as well. So Venusaur Charizard instead. Because if they bring their Torkoal, they give us the Sun. So we don't need our Torkoal. And our Torkoal will only be good against their Venusaur. And our Venusaur is good against their Torkoal, against their Aterene, against their Rhyperior, against their Indeedee, I guess. So let's see what we have in match here for our third match of the day. 69, nice, magic number as well. Female and masculine. Completion. One ascending, one descending. So it's indeed the Aterene. Okay, so it's three Kroom setting up, no doubt. Over here. And pretty much we can deny it. I mean. Charizard, Torkoal, double Heatwave with a critical hit on Aterene might do it. But we can do that right now. So we just go for the Light Screen. We go for the Taunt in Indeedee, so it's not annoying anymore. In Follow Me, that's completely normal. And the Trick Room is up, nice. Nice for them, right? So here we want to stall the Trick Room, it's 4 turns. So they have physical Pokemon, only Rhyperior. And when they see a Suicune, when they see a Venusaur, do they bring Rhyperior? Because maybe they have Torkoal? And there is no point in bringing the Dusclops if you already have that. So maybe they have the Rhyperior indeed, but let's go for a Detect here, stall out the Trick Room. Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. Whoa! Spirit Break here allows us to reduce the special attack. This is very important. Psychic into the Protect. That's awesome. And Charizard not great here. Still 3 turns of Trick Room. That's very much annoying. Pretty much. So, we can Sucker Punch here. And switch out. Who has the most special defense? 105. But here is super effective, right? So let's switch out into our Charizard here. What? I forgot about the Psychic Terrain. Damn, that was dumb on my part, I have to admit that. I forgot about the Psychic Terrain because when you are in the Psychic Terrain, you can do priority moves, and Sucker Punch is a priority move, right? Damn it! Not smart on my part here. No. Big no for me. So, still 2 turns of Trick Room. We have to go for offense. We have the Focus Sash. It's not very valuable. Because Aterene will hit first. We can Dynamax. We can Dynamax Zapdos. Just to survive. But I think that's not wisest. I think that's not the wisest play. Let's bring the Venusaur in. Oh, Venusaur hangs on. Indeed, nice. That's what we want. So, one turn of Trick Room, we have to start to dish out some damage. We have to. Helping Hand. Okay. Going for a Dazzling Gleam? I believe so. Otherwise, yeah, Dazzling Gleam. We got the Focus Sash here, which is great for us in this position. Because that will be... It wouldn't! Because we have Light Screen and we have that special attack drop. So this Thunderous Kick, it's not enough for the KO, but it's great damage. Alright, it's great damage. So, in our side, who is faster, the Zapdos or the Venusaur? Zapdos. Infinitely, right? So, do they have physical... yeah, the Dusclops, we don't want to risk that. So we go for that, which is super effective. Oh, they can Dynamax at their end, that's dangerous. I'm going too fast over here. They can protect. Follow me, that's fine. The Drill Peck will finish off the Indeedee and the Sledge Bomb will be a KO for sure as well. So we stall out the Trick Room very, very well. No worries over there. That's gone as well, so no more Trick Room. So let's see who the last two there is. Because it's a 3v2, yes, but our Pokemons are damaged. Stalling out the Trick Room was tough on our side. They have Rhyperior and not Dusclops. Or they have Dusclops to continue the Trick Room. That will be tough as well on our side. For us, that will be tough. The Torkoal, so we're super fast with our Venusaur. And it's the Rhyperior. It's the Shataperior. Yes, it is Rhyperior. Annoying period. Because here we have super effective damage into the Rhyperior. We have to, because they know we have the Charizard, they will protect the Rhyperior. A Heat Wave, an Eruption. Man, this is a very, 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 very tough spot for us here. What we do here? Because they can protect Rhyperior, Heat Wave, and both our Pokemon is gone. If they don't protect Rhyperior, the game is ours. But they're going to protect Rhyperior, I'm sure of it, right? So G-Max Vine Lash, just in case they don't protect, but it's super, super obvious they're going to protect the Rhyperior. I mean, but they are in a disadvantageous position, and if I double up into Torkoal and they protect Rhyperior, the game is over. So I think they need to risk it a little bit. And we still have Ground type move in Charizard. They don't protect the Rhyperior. Beautiful for us. They gone. So they're going to Dynamax Torkoal in the end, because that's awful for us. Like really awful. Heatwave can miss. Torkoal is bulky, we know that. Overheat. So, okay, overheat into Torkoal. They don't have Heatwave. That's lucky. We are lucky. Okay. They don't have Heatwave. Because I think Heatwave here will knock out the Zapdos. Pretty much. But not... The thing is they have Dynamax. Still. But we drop their defense. We are going to drop their defense again. We have a ground type move here. In Charizard with Scorching Sands. So things looking good for us. We knocked out the Rhyperior, which is the most important thing to do. They didn't protect, so I did the wisest choice in spreading out my damage, right? and we put some cheap, not cheap, cheap damage, yes, cheap as in little bit, not valuable. So they're going to Dynamax their Torkoal. They only can hit one of our Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they are hitting the Charizard here. Either way, they are going to take 2 hits now and then 1 hit after because they slow. So Thunderous Kick, good damage. Critical hit, thank you. Thank you. Now, Scorching Sands, they gone. Thank you. That's a victory for us. We played very well. What we did great in this game was stalling out that Trick Room was essential. We did that very well. Alright? That light screen and it was very important for us to set up the light screen with Grimmsnarl, and that Spirit Break with Aterene was very important for us as well. Alright? So, because it will be the last match playing with this team, let's make another game. Okay, now it will be the last episode with this team. I already have another team ready for the next episode, so let's show out this team again. I would like to see more Suicune, but there is a reason why Suicune is not meta. There is a reason why Suicune is not very common, because it's not the most powerful Pokemon in the world, right? So, but it has its opportunities, it has its space, it's bulky, it can set up the Tailwind, it can go for good... yes, because the Suicune is an anti-Landorus weapon. Because Landorus is flying and ground, Ice is super effective on both, so it does 4 times super effective damage into Landorus. Suicune is the anti-Landorus weapon here, right? But in today's episode, we didn't go against any Landorus, so Suicune didn't got their spotlight. So let's see what we got in our pocket for the last match of today, the last match that we are going to feature in this team. Maybe this team will appear again with different changes. Maybe the Osiris. So again, we against Pluto right now. Ooh! That's an old one. Pelipper Kingdra. That's an old one. Because Pelipper brings the rain. Kingdra is super fast in the rain. They have their own Suicune. They have their... Suicune here as a... Suicune is perfect here. Because we can Tailwind. We can go for super effective damage on the Togekiss. We can go for 4 times super effective damage on the Garchomp. Alright? We have to just to be very careful with the rain and their Kingdra. The Kingdra does have Max Airstream to perturb our play with the Venusaur. So we want Grimmsnarl for the screens. Grimmsnarl, Suicune. Grimmsnarl, Suicune, just in case they bring the Garchomp in first. Grimmsnarl, Suicune, Venusaur, Torkoal. Venusaur Torkoal is the best against, because then Zapdos and Charizard against those 3 flying types moves, it's not great. Venusaur Torkoal, just to get rid of the rain, is very valuable, so let's go for it. Alright, let's try our best, see if we can succeed here. Okay, against Pluto. It's number 5, it's about feelings, emotions. I'm saying against Pluto because Osiris is the Egyptian name for Pluto. So they do bring Kingdra, but not the Pelipper. They bring Togekiss here for some redirection. So we want the light screen up infinitely. We want Tailwind and then Snarl. That is the best play we can do the next turn. They were thinking I was going to lead Torkoal Venusaur. That's why they brought the Togekis. To redirect sleep powders. But my Venusaur doesn't even have sleep powder. Right? So Light Screen is up. Very valuable for us. Because that Kingdra, it is a special attacker. Dragon Pulse into Suicune. No follow me for the Togeki, so it's going for the offensive as well. It's Life Form Kingdra, nothing new. Yawn. Annoying. That Yawn is annoying. Alright, Tailwind, so he's super speedy. I don't like that Yawn into Suicune. And they are Dragon Pulsing. So you can go for a Spirit Break here. It's not weakness policy. We can bring the Venusaur. But for what? Dynamax Venusaur? And Slud? Oh, yes. Dynamax Venusaur, Max Ooze into Togekis, raising our special attack. Because we have the Koba Berry. So, damn it. That was a good one. Good protect on Kingdra. Predicting the Spirit Break here. Dazzling Gleam. Not really perturbed by that. They can bring the Pelipper, which is not a problem for us. Because we have the Koba Berry to protect ourselves from that super effective flying type move. Oh, but they can yawn. They can yawn our Venusaur. That will be a disaster. We have to knock out these Togekis before it can yawn us. They withdrew Kingdra. That's nice. They bring the Gyarados, which is not bad. But there is a chance they have Ice Fang, which can transform into Max Hailstorm while they Dynamax. Here we are going to boost our special attack, but in exchange for a yawn. I'm pretty sure they're going to yawn. Or follow me. That would be nice. No, they don't follow me, they're going for the yawn. Oh, so it's not Intimidate Gyarados, it's Moxie. It's Moxie Gyarados. Right? Yeah, it's Moxie Gyarados. Huge damage from the Grimmsnarl. My Grimmsnarl does have max attack. Can we prevent the yawn with an electric terrain? Misty terrain? No, we can't. So we are going to fall asleep. That's for sure. So we want to knock out these Gyarados. And we want to put Kingdra in a very uncomfortable situation when it does come back up. Right? So we want to get these Togekis out of here. Or we want to set up the Reflect as well. Right? So Reflect and G-Max Vine Lash. They can follow me. I'm not Reflect. Perfect for us. They don't follow me. You gone, Gyarados. Dazzling Gleam. I'm not worried about that. Infinitely not worried about that. Togekis take some cheap damage. Slowly but surely coming down. Our Venusaur will take at least 2 turns of sleep. And our Tailwind is out. So I think we're safe to go for a Sucker Punch here. Right? Into Togekis. I don't know if it's enough for the KO, but with the Vine Lashing, Pelipper for the rain to boost Kingra's speed. But they would already be faster without the Tailwind on my side. What you doing here? What you doing? And that's good for us because that's more turns of sleep. Oh, but they will break our Koba Berry. That's not good. That's not good for us. We have Torkoal. Torkoal Suicune will be a bad combination in the end. So maybe we want to sacrifice Suicune in this position. We still have a lot of screen turns in our end. Yes, we want Suicune in, and we want a Max Ooze into Pelipper. It's not going to hit with Sleep, right? So it doesn't matter who we target here. Because the Yawn guarantees at least 2 turns of Sleep, I guess. Max Pelipper. Bro, they wild today. Max Cursula, Max Pelipper. They're going for the Max Airstream into Venusaur here. We survive with Light Screen, with the Cobra Berry. Venusaur is fast asleep, so that's okay. Dazzling Gleam, Suicune eats that like a breakfast. They go for the Max Airstream, or Cobra Berry pops. Cobra Berry reduces the super effective damage on this flying type move. Whoa! Venusaur hits that the brunch. Venusaur, so delicious, that Max Airstream. Right. Togekiss, slowly but surely, you going down. Don't you worry, mate. Don't you worry. So, do we want Tailwind? Do we want Tailwind here with the Suicune? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I mean that will make Grimmsnarl and Torkoal faster in the end game, right? So yeah, Tailwind, then Snarl, because Togekiss is a goner. Do we protect? I don't think they go for. They don't target Suicune here. Maybe they do, because Venusaur is asleep, so it's like not dangerous. But they do target the Venusaur in the last turn, so protect. It doesn't hurt. I think we're going to stay asleep either way, so Venusaur, yeah, stays asleep either way, so it's not use thinking so much. They go for the follow me, fine, can do that. Max Airstream into Venusaur. Venusaur, bye, Venusaur. You did a great job, Venusaur. Really great job, really great. It was a critical hit. Maybe that mattered because we had the light screen up. Pelipper is not the strongest Pokemon in the world. Alright, but we get the Tailwind off. That's very important for us. Yes, they have more speed boosts, but their Togekiss is gone. So no more sleepy time on our side. No more sleepy time. So now we have a tough choice here, because we can bring the Torkoal and the Rain, but they can max Geyser. They can max Geyser and then bring the Rain back. But we can bring Grimmsnarl. But we ain't faster than the Pelipper, right? I mean, how much speed do we have on Grimmsnarl? 83 is not much. It's max attack, right? So we want the Grimmsnarl just for when we bring Torkoal there is no rain, right? And now we snarl with Suicune, so there is no chance they knock us out. Snarl and Spirit Break. No, that's, I think Kingray here protects, like for real. But if they don't, we get just, if they don't protect, I mean, they'll go be fast. They're going to be faster anyway with the, but they can target Suicune. Dragon Pulse into Suicune. Suicune hangs on. Pelipper, we're faster. We're faster than the Pelipper under Tailwind. I told you, Pelipper is not the strongest Pokemon in the world. But the Grimmsnarl is not. Amazing! I told you in the first episode. I told you this team has chemistry. The Snarl plus Spirit Break plus light screen just makes us very strong against special moves, and they special attackers, and Pelipper, not the strongest Pokemon in the world. And I think the game is ours now. Suicune regenerates health. Delicious health. Their Dynamax is over. Wait, RG Max Final Lash is over as well? Yes it is. Yes it is. So, how much speed does our Suicune have? Because it was really fast. 107. It's faster than 83. For sure, right? And Rain. Rain is the last... No. Okay, 2 turns of Rain. So Snarl again, just to ensure that we win. And Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is priority if the opponent goes for them. Oh, look at how little the Hurricane does. With the light screen and with the Snarl, they can touch us. Excellent team. I like this team. I like the team I built. Oh, the light screen is off, but we can go for another Snarl here, another Sucker Punch here. They have no chance of coming back, and they cancel the battle. So, we win, okay. Great match, another victory. Here, it was essential, the light screen. The Suicune was such a key element. It brought the Tailwind up 2 times, giving us speed boosts. The Snarl was great because with the light screen gives us protection against special moves, and the Snarl reduces a special attack, so that's double special attack protection. Even though Venusaur was asleep, it did its job. Basically, Venusaur knocked out the Togekiss with the Max Ooze and with the residual damage from the Vine Lashes, right? And then Kingdra was not a threat because the Dynamax Pelipper, I think it was a mistake on their end. Dynamaxing Pelipper, right? It wasn't very powerful. He didn't knock out Grimmsnarl with the Max Airstream. I know it was, and even though it had 2 Max Airstreams, and it was still slower than the Suicune under our Tailwind. So, yes, Dynamaxing Pelipper on their end, I think it was a mistake. Then our Grimmsnarl was always a great pressure against their Kingdra, and their Gyarados was like 2 turns. No, I think Gyarados didn't even attack because our Venusaur just knocked him out right away with the G-Max Vine Lash. So key moments on our play: light screen on first turn with Grimmsnarl, Dynamax Venusaur literally knocked out Gyarados and Togekiss, Suicune with the Snarls and with the Tailwinds, very important, and we didn't even brought Torkoal, but it was there to take out the rain away, bring the sun, and just be annoying against the Pelipper and against the Kingdra that I suppose would be their lead, but it was not. So shoutouts to Suicune, shoutouts to Grimmsnarl. They were the key in giving space for the Venusaur to rampage, alright? So, thank you very much for watching once again. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike. And that was the last episode with this new team. As I said earlier, I have a new team ready to make its debut here on Road to Ranked, in my way to be the best player in the world. And give a comment what you thought about the team, what you thought about the chemistry of the team, what you thought about how I manage the team. Maybe you will improve something on the team, you will improve some moves, you will improve the spread, you will improve maybe some Pokemons. Alright, we didn't saw the combination of Venusaur and Charizard under the sun, because I made this team thinking about that, bringing Torkoal, giving the speed boost to Venusaur and giving the offensive boost to Charizard via solar power, and that would be a beautiful combination, seeing those two under sun just dashing out huge amounts of damage. We didn't see that. Grimmsnarl is a key in this team. Suicune can be a key in this team, especially against special-oriented teams. We saw Charizard dashing out great damage. We saw Venusaur taking care of that right period. We saw Torkoal didn't do much. We saw Venusaur bringing great damage. Charizard bringing great damage. And pretty much I enjoyed this team very much. It has great chemistry, great combination. That super bulky Suicune eating up hit after hit, revealing it as a space for itself. I believe the three legendary beasts, the three legendary dogs, Entei, Raikou and Suicune, does have their space in the metagame. Just need to find the right partners. I've used Weather Ball Raikou, Life Orb, Weather Ball Raikou, and it's like it catch everybody by surprise. I reached 146 in the world with Raikou. It was Landorus, Assault Vest Landorus, Life Orb Weather Ball Raikou, Whimsicott, which is like one of the least used Pokemon in the format. It has so much surprises. It was one of the most used in the past, but with so many taunts, right now it's really hard to use it, so many Incineroars, but it was Landorus. I will bring that team infinitely, okay, but he had Kyogre. We can't use legendaries right now, but it was a really powerful team, because then with the rain and Weather Ball and Raikou, I will be KOing Landorus with Raikou with the Weather Ball. Alright, so, but that's another video. That's for when I bring that team back to the channel. It's not our next team. Our next team will be a surprise. So, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment in the description, leave a comment on the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, as a Terry Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you on the next episode. Bye!